Well, I think you do. He's your most experienced player. He's made mistakes. What Giovanni would have to take into consideration is there someone else better? Does he think that John McLaughlin is better than him? Does he think he's better attributes? Does he think Alan McGregor's in the right frame of mind? We don't see them training every single day, so we can't really answer those questions. But that's the things that will begin through Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's mind. If he does make the change, I wouldn't say he loses Alan McGregor, but it will certainly be another dent of his confidence in one of his most experienced players and his leaders, which he will need between now and the end of the season. But it's strange to hear the Rangers fans being critical of Alan McGregor, because they haven't really been over his two spells. So it's certainly a big call for the manager.
What do you think, John, when you've got a goalkeeper behind you like Alan McGregor, who's one of the best in the country? Yeah, he's 40 years old now, but I don't think age is a concern. He's had a couple of ropey moments since the winter break, but over the piece, do you stand by him? Because 10 games to go, it's no time.
I think
time
you
for
do.
experimenting.
I think you do, and all right, you might have got a little bit of stick once or twice this season, only because he set his standards so high. Let's not forget he was instrumental in Rangers, helping Rangers win the league last season. Some of the saves he was pulling off, and making, it was like a 21-year-old Alan McGregor. He was absolutely fabulous at times. I think you stick with him. I really do, because he is capable of keeping clean sheets. The big moment, we've seen it in Europe many times. And again, I think that's one of the reasons why Rangers have been successful in the last 3 seasons in Europe, because of Alan McGregor, because of his crucial saves at key moments in the game. And he's still a top-class goalkeeper. And all right, the problem is with goalkeepers, you're the last man, and if you make a mistake as a defender, the goalkeeper can maybe help you out. But obviously, as a goalkeeper, you make a mistake and it's in the back of your net. But he doesn't make many. Uncharacteristically, made a few this season. But no, you definitely stick with him.
I think
he's top class.
It would ask the questions for the bigger picture. Where's his long-term future? Does he have a long-term future? I think that's something that will have to be obviously visited in the summer. There's a few players, isn't there? The likes of Connor Golson could go. Stephen Davis is up out of contract. Aaron Ramsey will go back. Alan McGregor's out of contract. Scott Arfield's out of contract, hasn't signed a new one. So, that's probably a conversation for another day. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst won't be looking that far ahead, but it does, kind of beg the question, where does his future lie? Does he have another year in him? Again, it boils down to, does the manager think, is there someone else out there who's better than him? Can they do a better deal? Can they, financially, is it all viable? So there's lots of questions to answer, but I would think short term, you can't afford to leave out your most experienced player. Ultimately, he's made mistakes, but you always know with his character, he bounces back.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.